Oh, August.
Oh my God. Is that?
A native of Enoch. I found August out there, lost and alone. Tried to give shelter, but Skurlock only saw a specimen to experiment on.
This changes everything.
Please. No more.
It can talk.
Osgood, please.
August, it's all right. They're not like the others. They're friends.
Friend. Thiago.
Okay, you're free now. Go home.
We got Skurlock! Alert Kang!
Get Dr. Zahidi back to my truck. Your alien friend just disappeared.
August does not disappear, so much as move in ways we cannot perceive. We need to get out of here. I know a back exit through the caves that can lead us out to safety.
Get Zahidi out safe. I'm going back out the front door to deal with Kang's new arrivals. Jakob, I got Zahidi out. He's on his way to you.
Companions to rot in their bile. Skurlock wanted them saved, and look where it got them. I won't be making the same mistake. I will hunt you down and take back the native you stole. That's the promise. And Kang keeps his word.
Good! I won't have to worry about chasing after you.
Outrider. We made it out to the convoy. Your new friend knows this area very well. I think he can be trusted.
We are ready to go. Or should we see if anyone else out there wants to kidnap Zahidi first?
Funny. I'm on my way. I take it you're here for a reason?
Our camp's beginning to panic. Nobody will be mourning Skurlock, but without the antidote, we're not going to be able to last it long.
There's a large stash in the lab. We only took what we needed.
I know it's there. I assisted Dr. Skurlock in his work. What's there won't last long. There may be something we can do that the doctor would have never been willing to risk. For so long, our only contact with those beyond the forest was deceit and death. You understand that the antidote requires a steady supply of human flesh. But there's one thing that they have in steady supply beyond the forest. It's
The dead. You're proposing a trade?
bodies of dead soldiers. We harvest their spinal fluid, and in return, we share the antidote.
There are those who will never forgive what you've been a part of.
I know. But if we share what we make, maybe we can start to make amends. There is still one problem, though. The sap of the toka tree. It's the hardest ingredient to obtain. Tiago used to be the only one capable of it. But now that he's part of your party...
this should be interesting.
I wouldn't have asked you to harvest that sap if there was another way. There's no antidote without it. Tiago said he would help you find the Tuca tree. We really can't waste any time. With Skurlock gone, I'm not saying anyone will miss him, but we're in trouble. Outrider, got a minute? Well, maybe more than a minute.
What the hell did you see in there? Huh? A real alien? Like a bug-eyed lizard skin Area 51 deal? Tell me it's bullshit.
We move out. Right away. East.
There's a ravine to the east. You'll have to go south around it.
You know this forest?
I've gone further than anyone else. I'm not a deserter. I came into this forest because I'm an explorer. A voyager. Like you, Outrider.
We're heading beyond the anomaly. Don't know if we'll be coming back, but we could use a guide.
Kurva. It's become a regular clown car.
My God. We'll have to report this to Gutman.
Can't believe we've been next to an alien civilization all these years.
In this case, aren't we the aliens?
These ruins are ancient. If beings like the ones we saw sent the signal, it wasn't from here.
Are you sure we're still heading in the right direction?
Honestly, Outrider, I don't know. But if you can get a receiver above this tree line, we should be close enough to pick up the trail again.
I know of a structure. Give me a radio, I can guide you.
This place has got to have something Corrigan would be happy with. It's like buried treasure central.
Ready whenever you are.
Interesting friend you made. How'd that happen?
Fate, perhaps. I stumbled upon August while exploring the forest. Lost and alone. Yet with eyes that could see my soul. August ran at first, but got cornered by a beast. I was there as a savior. As if preordained. August wasn't so afraid of me after that.
Are there others?
August is the only one I've seen. We taught each other the little we could of language. But Skurlock didn't take long to find us.
I gotta know, August is a he or a she?
I'm not sure myself.
Anything I can do for you?
Where did these visions come from?
The anomaly that killed my mom. I ripped through her hut in the middle of the night. Decided to spare me. It just fucked with my head.
I'm sorry.
The bad, violent, awful shit. And that's all I ever see. I was a kid when it happened. I used to think I was going insane.
Well, when'd you figure out you weren't?
I'm still not so sure.
These visions. How do you know they're real?
How do you know yours are real?
I don't see the future. Just shitty things that have already happened. Except once, actually. The first time it happened, I saw you.
Well, there you go.
I'm sure it wasn't easy, growing up with Jakob around, trying to be a dad.
Believe me, he was the least of it. Being a kid in this fucking war?
I've heard stories. I can imagine.
No, you can't. You know, you don't look much older than me, but I heard you got to magically jump over the past couple of decades. Honestly, you've got no idea what it was like growing up in this non-stop bloodbath.
You have any idea what it's like watching your whole fucking planet die?
No, shit. I'm sorry. You must have lost people.
Yeah. Yeah. We all did. So you see the future. You can tell me when to dodge a bullet?
I wish. That's not how it works. I just get flashes. I don't control it, it just happens. And half the time I read it wrong.
But Corrigan was crazy about you.
I get it right just often enough.
I'm sure it wasn't easy, growing up with Jakob around, trying to be a dad.
Believe me, he was the least of it. Being a kid in this fucking war?
I've heard stories. I can imagine.
No, you can't. You know, you don't look much older than me, but I heard you got to magically jump over the past couple of decades. Honestly, you've got no idea what it was like growing up in this non-stop bloodbath.
You have any idea what it's like watching your whole fucking planet die?
No, shit. I'm sorry. You must have lost people.
Yeah. Yeah. We all did.
I'm glad to have Dr. Zahidi back safe with us. He really is a good man. I haven't met many.
There is a monument in these ruins that stands above the forest. Follow the trail. You will see it through the canopy. It was in these ruins I found August. After Skurlock found out, Kang had fighters stationed here, hoping he'd catch more natives. His people may still be lurking here.
Right now, I bet Kang's more interested in finding us.